So why would you want him to do anything differently? Well, this game, maybe because you want something to pressure the Lycan. You want something to knock down that tier 1 tower to make sure he can't just nuke the wave, farm a camp or two using the wolves, come back, nuke the wave again, right? That's kind of the only plus side I can see. I generally do agree with you. I feel like Dendi can really just kind of have his way here with the Lycan for the first couple of minutes in the lane, and that's going to be the most dangerous part here, and perhaps what sets the tempo for this game.
I also find that particularly, I mean, they played a relatively fast draft, right, with Troll and Lycan, and Darkseer to some degree as well. You have like 3 pushers. Pretty good draft for that sense. I don't think it's bad, but you are not playing against a lineup that's bad at cutting waves or bad at delaying the game. Caudle, Shadow Demon, and Storm are all great at doing that. Centaur is a really early pick that no matter how great your lane goes or how bad your lane goes, you'll still do fine.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to sneeze over here.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I think the bait lineup is a bit easier to play. VP.Prodigy though, this is how they win games, right? They go for a really odd strat, but that has a very specific peak or some really strong strength. You know, something all concentrating into one, all your eggs in the one basket, and then they throw the basket at Dendi's head, and they can give him a concussion. And that's kind of the idea for a lot of VP's drafts. And I don't think it's bad here.
And they're like,
it could work if they play it really well.
And they're like, Dendi, wake up. Navi, fountain hooking? No. It's 2021. We're playing ESL 1 DPC leagues. Yeah, it's a league now, Dendi.
Yeah.
Nah, and he's going to do real well this game. I don't want to say he's got a free game, because with the Earth Spirit, you can always really run the risk of overextending a little bit and getting punished heavily. But
Earth Spirit is not the best ganker for a Storm either.
No, he's not the best ganker for a Storm, but because how quickly you can really get off Geomagnetic Grip, which naturally pulls into a Rolling Boulder, right, for your little yo-yo of death, there's some potential for things to go wrong. You've got a Shadow Demon, you've got a Centaur. I mean, you've got the ways to mitigate it, right?
So the yo-yo of death, by the way, is the silence into the Boulder Smash, or Boulder Smash.
The Overload, and it's going to help him farm a little bit later as well, as here we're going to see it. Oh, no, he's just auto-attacking creep. He's just CS in here. Good old Dendi doesn't want to miss a CS like we miss First Bloods. A Celebrity will be able to get that into the top lane.
Don't use the Royal the Darkseer effect to a certain degree. Down bottom, DSA is in trouble though. There's a 3 stacks of Shadow Poison. If they get the 4th one, he should be dead. Unless he can dispel it in time. TSA out of mana though.
Yeah,
Magic
it's gonna have a stick.
Yep, that's going to be enough for the 4th stack, and that's TSA dead. With a hoof stomp, stopping the troll aggression. Sexy Fat just gets away, not even concerning himself with the troll's life. That was good. Just what is it? Watch out, your whole documentary. Very fascinating people. But they'd like to walk on 2 legs, though. It's just because culturally they have never been taught to. So they crawl. They're very fast as well. Like, really fast. Anyway, the Caudle Duster is going to die really easily. That's the new vacuum early on that Darkseer's love to get. Gives you so much more kill potential in the lane.
She's taking the point in the Magnetic Grip just in case Dendi comes and ganks his lane. For now, it looks like Dendi's got his eyes down bottom, where they're going to try for another kill. On to notice, DSA is rotating in, trying to hold down TSA. As there's Force Major now. Nice rolling Boulder into the Boulder Smash, but notice it's not going to save his life, unfortunately. Force Major 0 for 3 every time I've looked at him now, but should be able to get this kill. In comes Dendi. He's going to be able to pull away Force Major, but not before the urn ticks down TSA. Take that. Don't you look through my bags anymore. And that's going to be a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Bait.
Yeah, I think that here Bait are utilizing one of their best assets, which is it's just Dendi, honestly. We said this lane was going to be relatively easy for Dendi. He has a lot of ganking potential early. Lycan can also gank, but not as effectively, I would say, as a Storm, because you don't carry a stun with you, so you kind of rely on someone else to bring that catch. You
and
don't
you're
have
much more
catch.
cooldown dependent rather than
much more cooldown
buying just a clarity and then walking over to the
all the time anyway. But here, especially in Europe and CIS, Maelstrom is the name of the game, and usually acts as well. Celebrity, caught, okay, rolling boulder, stopping the Storm, there's the vacuum as well, but thanks to the Stampede, Dendi's capable of getting away. They're still trying to finish off Celebrity, but he's healing a bit too much, and Sexy Fat is going to get punished here with a shapeshift. They're going for TSA as well, going to carry him to death here. TSA unable to outrun the big bad wolf.
There we go. Nice play by Force Major. I've been kind of critical of him not hitting rolling boulders, but I will praise him there for getting the very clutch timing on the Magnetic Grip. Again, you can really get that combo really, really quickly. It's basically just the cast time on Remnant, which does have a cast time. They don't appear instantly, although it seems like sometimes they do. He's able to get the...
Like this, and we know that this is the timing for PPP anyway. They should be much stronger right now than the enemy team. So Bait should take this into consideration when fighting. Even though you have the high ground, it's still not safe against a Lycan. Now there's no shapeshift though, so it's a bit safer. Rolling Boulder, stopping this hoof stop. Wow, Force Major on point here. Storm does catch him with the Vortex. They use Metamorphosis, and they try to to finish off this Earth Spirit. He tries to go for it on the Storm, but it's not going to be good enough, and he's just going to end up dying there. Celebrity also suffering a fair chunk of damage, but not enough to kill him. You cannot dispel the Shadow Poison stacks, but they did try.
Yeah, no, VPP, they don't want to be fighting here right now. They don't have any ultis, they don't have Shapeshift, they didn't have Magnetize, they don't have Wall. I don't know. They really want to defend this Tier 1 tower, and they're doing a pretty damn good job of it as well here. Laurel forcing back Sexy Fat just with the Necro Illusions alone. For now, they will be able to repel the push out from Bait. RDO's like, screw this, I'd rather go hit jungle creep. And he's going to go ahead and do...
Shroud, I would complain.
Yeah,
but with a pipe, it makes sense.
And he doesn't go for the full pipe. He goes, put a Defiance, Blink Dagger.
Which is the right build.
Yep.
I still think Crimson Guard later is useful. But maybe early you don't fear the troll as much.
I agree, especially because right now for Bait, you're not cooldown dependent right now, but when Dendi starts to fall off naturally as Storm Spirits do, not fall off, but you know, not be able to kill cores consecutively. Oh, Dendi, speaking of which, nice silence there, which prevents the rolling boulder from coming out. That should save his life. But when Dendi eventually can't really solo cores, like right now if he jumps onto Troll, Troll is dead, but for now Troll is going to be killing the Coddle. Coddle is dead first. Wolves chasing down Sexy Fat as Stampede has been used, silenced. We've got Boulder Smash in a second and another stun to use. Sexy Fat with the Hoof Stomp, he'll be a little bit faster, but he is not going to be able to run, even with the Hooded Defiance providing a little bit of the barrier. He will fall. What was I going on about? Oh, right. But eventually they are...
I can see that for a TV, honestly, if you try to play around him.
Oh, maybe for Dendi, who could use it now.
Oh,
we did it! We saw it!
That was the vacuum, yeah?
Yeah,
vacuum out of the ball lightning. We did see it. Okay. Richie is the happiest man in the world right
Poggers,
now. They catch the Coddle as well. I think Duster is in trouble. Yeah. Duster, unfortunately, is not going to have an easy game this time. It's really easy to murder him with an Earth Spirit and the Lycan.
Yep.
And now it's starting to get difficult for Bait, and they can no longer play this game normally. I like Bait's lineup because they have a great lineup for, like, say, a contingency plan, where you start to cut lanes, you ignore the enemy fights, you kind of split push as much as you can with Storm, Shadow Demon, and Coddle, and you sacrifice Shadow Demon and Coddle as much as possible, and Storm will probably cut lanes more effectively. But they're not playing that way, right? Like, even...
Priority, is it the fear?
What do you mean?
If he gets feared, but he's also... Oh, Dendi.
Oh, battle trance. Oh, yeah, no, you fear away.
Okay, you do fear. Alrighty, Duster likely to die here as
pretty
well.
certain. Now it made me doubt if I'm pretty
well,
certain.
I'm pretty certain as well. Duster should be dead here. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I think he's trying to cut lanes right now, which is justifiable. Like I said, he's meant to die. If they catch Lycan here mid, this would be great. But Celebrity's actually doing a really good job of sitting Lycan.
There's a Terror Wave.
Terror Wave is not going to hit him though, and instead he just avoids it really easily. Terror Wave is not fast enough. You have to force Terror Wave right as Lycan is on top of you, otherwise it won't work because he's a bit too fast.
He is
can outrun it really easily, much like Ravage.
725, man.
Yep.
That's his move speed, not my MMR.
No, and his MMR is much lower.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to get this Tier 2 tower here relatively easily. Luckily, 2 Tier 2 towers, and that's all the other towers already. And in fact, VPP, they're looking for a bit more here. We still have got Aegis on our Troll Warlord. This is going to be good for another minute and a half or just thereabouts. Down goes the Tier 3 tower. Right before I could even finish that sentence, but they're going to be looking to now gank the back line. Sexy Fat with the blink stun onto 2. That's going to allow Dendi to jump in. He dodges the vacuum. Oh no, but on the cliff, it's Arteezy. No, wait, it's RDO. But either way, he's going to get the disruption. Notice, though, he's going to be toggled on over to the Sexy Fat RDO. He's got the Sunder, but he's not going to be able to use it, Avo. Notice, with the double kill, Force Major locking down the backliners again, misses the rolling boulder. That's going to allow Duster to TP away just barely, but Dendi will not be as lucky. Force Major's going to catch him, and look at the critical damage coming in with all that minus armor they've got.
Now you're actually starting to struggle. How are you going to defend this? They took too long to realize they were losing, and PvP has just been given a free game completely. Now they're going to kill Duster, and I think this might be game.
I think it is game. None of these guys have buyback, Avo. There's even if they do, there's no Sunder. Or Terror Wave, for that matter.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
this. This is Megas.
This is Megas at least. What was Bait been doing, dude? Like, the past 5-10 minutes seems like they completely forgot what lineup they're playing against, and they've just been trying to take team fights which did not work out, not cutting lanes, not really threatening the Lycan at all. Alright, I mean the lineup, it's okay to play a safe lineup, but I think in this game you maybe played it a bit too safe, and they punished you for it. Bye-bye Centaur. TSA, first to die, Sexy Fat has Stampede, doesn't matter, he gets killed in the middle of his Stampede, and they're just fountain diving now, because they can't. They have a Ghost Scepter Nurse Spirit. Alright, he's gonna die though.
Force Major. Yep, you yeeted it right back in there.
Yeah, it's still a game though.
It is very much still a game.
You took a Maker, he's made at 25.
Yep.
Yeah. Jungling.
They're going to go ahead and walk away. If needed, they can always come back. There's Aegis being reclaimed. Notice, though, it's not going to stop him. And in fact, he's going to now trigger the ultimate. Look at the damage.
Oh,
there's the one punch.
Yeah.
Oh, GG is called. RDO gets sent to the stratosphere by One Punch Man. And they will fall in game number 1 here to VPP. 25 minutes, but what a snowball end. My goodness.
I mean, I pointed this out in the draft, right? One draft might be safer in the bait draft, which is why we usually side with a safer draft. But if you can play this really well as VP.Prodigy, this is how they take games. They take games which are fast, with peculiar drafts, with really weird play styles particularly, and that's the game I was expecting they would take off bait. I will say, though, that even though VP.Prodigy...
Right-clicks people from outside of the arena, right? That's his dream game. But either way, I mean, I don't know, because the problem is, if your Mars dies, that's it. That's all of your initiation. Maybe with the Nyx Assassin, you can get off to, like, you can try and catch your enemies off guard. But I would say in professional games where they know where the Nyx wants to be playing, they're going to have sentries down, they're going to have detection on them all the time. That's not going to be as reliable to me. So, I don't know. To me, this game really kind of rests in the hands of Celebrity and this offlane Mars and seeing how good of a start he can get.
Yeah, we'll see. I think that VP.Prodigy once again can really easily take over the early mid game, but the lanes matter a lot, and I do find that Bait has stronger supports for the lanes, particularly the Undying, who's going to crush the... I'm going to say crush the Mars, but then I would certainly say that the Undying is a pretty good matchup versus Mars. The Nyx won't be able to do much against Undying either. Actually, nothing at all. I best you mana burn him and make him kind of a useless creep, which is your ideal situation, but even then you're not able to trade against him, right?
Yeah, that's true. It is it's a Nyx 4 with the Phoenix 5, yeah, like you're saying.
If I'm honest, last game they didn't look too great on Bait, though, especially against this early mid-game lineup. They weren't really ready to elongate this game last game. I think this game with Arc Warden's a bit easier because you don't really need to do much. You just bubble the towers and you're fine. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I feel like it's a lot of the same sort of notes you're hitting, I would say, right?
Yep.
Is last game, RDO, he needs plenty of space, he needs to get that first farming item, and then he needs to move on to start to carry the game. And a hero like the Arc Warden is still capable of doing that, but you can see, I mean, his first item's the Midas, right? Not exactly the go-to fighting item on really any core.
No, of course not. If you really wanted to play a fast Arc Warden, you'd have to go for a build that nobody builds nowadays, right? So it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
But again, it sucks because, honestly, the Sniper is not really a farming core when you're on a mid.
Try and get some CS versus Dandy, but there's going to be first blood top lane. Duster will snag that one. RDO in danger as well as becoming second blood, rather. We had the spear, but not really a great lineup there to throw it. So it's good restraint shown on Celebrity. He's now got plenty of mana to be using. He's even going to give his support a healing salve. Look at that. I didn't know it worked that way. I only thought supports could give healing salves.
No, it turns out you can actually give it to supports too.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, that was so the top lane is working as we said. The mana burn is making the Undying not so useful, and even though Undying is a good matchup against Mars, who cares? Nyx exists here. And yeah, they're killing RDO again. RDO went for the early bubble, which also makes it much more difficult for him to put any aggression on. So you don't punish aggression as hard. Instead, you just try to survive. They do kill Force Major. Okay, that's nice, but you lost RDO twice already. Or sorry, once already. DSA in the bottom lane might die. Last hit here by TSA. And Notice doesn't really know what to do against his Tidehunter because he...
It was customized. He used one of the Artificer's hammers.
Yeah, you
from
picked up
Dota
an
1.
Edgar from like the bottom of the sea for no reason, right? I don't think Tide put that much effort into his weapon.
He probably did. It's probably
Duster?
from a ship that he stole.
Ideally, Konka's Duster.
Oh, that's true.
Let's see. Headshot. Yep, he got a lucky headshot there, which might allow for the kill, but the Cold Snap does save Duster. Instead, his Laurel's in trouble. He gets the vision thanks to the Nyx. That's all they wanted. Assassinate will guarantee the kill. And now Dendy overextending, underestimating the power of a sniper. He does have Tornado. Fairy Fire's ready for Laurel. That's not going to save his life. But in exchange, I think Dendy might just die to the Nyx Assassin. Force Major, last hit, will do the trick. And
fortify, because they're set to get 2 towers here at once. If Dendy, the Deny King, will get the Deny on the mid-tier 1 tower. Look for the kill onto the Nyx, who gets the Spiked Carapace stun off, but still gets mana burned. In the meantime, then, Bait are going to get set to work on the bottom tier 1 tower, but they're going to try and contest this one as RDO is going to eat a Rupture. Out comes the Arena of Blood, and plenty of blood in this one as RDOs will be spilled. There's going to be now the Assassinate trying to find Sexy Fat, who has the Ravage, but doesn't really have any follow-up if he were to use it, so he's just going to have to stand and take his death. They do get the tier 1 tower at the very least. Was it denied? Nope. They actually got the tower themselves, so
not bad.
They denied. Sure, Sexy Fat underneath the tier 1 tower he goes, slowing down our Sniper, who's going to run right back towards him. him. Tornado catches the Icarus diving Phoenix as well, but he's going to be able to get off now. The Supernova countered now by the Ravage. That's going to stun up Laurel, who's about to fall, but no, the Supernova stun just saving him from Duster, as there's a great Icarus dive. Unfortunately, Sexy Fat will spit on him to end his life. Notice now running on in, along with Force Major, sets up for the return kill now onto Sexy Fat. Dendy's already fallen. It looks like Duster's next. The Fade Bolt's going to make him take a little bit while longer, as well as the Soul Rip, but eventually, Notice, with all the Thirst movement speed in the world, will be able to get the kill. 2 kills for him, as 3 heroes will fall in the mid lane in exchange for the off laner. It gives them a couple more minutes of them being really far behind, even though it's only a 2k net worth difference, because it's good for the attack speed, but you know there are better items you can build for attack speed in terms of its efficiency. Force Major is likely to be killed here, but he's tanking a smoke gank, and he's making them waste a little bit of time. The Vendetta up in 10, but no chance to use it. Down he goes. Dendy with the kill there. So RDO, at least this game, compared to last, he is going to be able to accelerate his farm from this point out. But it's still kind of a dicey few minutes for him here until he's actually able to pick up his next item, which is going to be the Maelstrom.
No, and we have to see a Tornado here, catching Celebrity. That's a Spear of Mars stolen by Rubik. Will actually impale the Phoenix and kill him. Celebrity doesn't know what to do. Against the Cold Snap, he is just dead cold. Yep. And when that bait is going to be taken to...
Going to take the 10 cast range rather than the base damage. That's not probably going to be too useful for him. A little bit of trickiness business there, as DSA wanted to get all of his mana burned, and will.
Full snap for DSA. They do have a Ravage here. That's going to stop the Supernova coming out. Celebrity still has that Arena Blood, though. They're going to silence Duster with this and try to kill him against the Arena. But the Impale from Rubik actually stops initiation, and Duster will be killed with an Assassinate, as VP.P are unable to really execute their team fight there, thanks to a beautiful Impale counter initiation by TSA. Yeah,
very well done there. The Ravage as well, making sure that the Arena doesn't come off, catching them off. I think that's going to have a lot of utility. Maybe a Sheep Stick. But yeah, that sort of older style here. Force Major, not Forsaken. Yeah, he's going to get that Impale stolen. Nice spike Carapace. Ensures that he's basically going to be the only one to fall. They do drop a Tombstone. Unfortunately, that's not going to proc any zombies onto the Sniper, so
just Vision
to be able to walk away. Just Vision and zoning. Rupture. Mid lane, it's for Sexy Fat. He's a tanky last, though.
Lad.
Well.
I realize now, you're not misgendering them, you're just insulting anyone who uses those words.
No, it's not an insult.
It's lad and lass.
Well, listen, dude, he's basically like a ship, isn't he?
What?
He's basically like a ship.
Tide. Yeah, I guess he eats a ship.
Yeah, so.
I don't know what the Rupture was, by the way. Bloodseeker's like, hey guys, Tide can't dispel this. Rupture him.
I think that was I have BKB. Maybe maybe if I rupture them and they try and fight, we can win.
Also, it's Rupture level 1, so you don't even deal enough damage for Tide to be bothered by the Rupture.
Yeah, and Tide, he can shrug off your silence, so he's happy to just stand there. He's got Blink Dagger now, though, with this Ravage ready to go.
Oh, it's true, actually. If you Rupture Tide...
Speaking of Blink.
No, Celebrity, don't go up to the high ground. No! Many a brave warrior has lost their life trying to go high ground. Force a fight, and because you have so much range and mobility with both Sniper and Bloodseeker respectively, it's kind of difficult to get a good Ravage off. Oh, at least you can also break Tide and kill him like that. Okay,
there it is.
That's another option if Tide shows himself. Supernova, again, defensively. They Rupture the Invoker. Dendy, stop running. Assassinate will stop this TP. Perfectly calculated here, and they're going to finish off Dendy rather easily. TSA will also fall to the Supernova. There's a Zombie Horde going for Force Major, and the Zombies will end up getting a kill here for bait. But you already lost 2 cores, so it's still a win for VP.P.
You don't have a Fortify. Sniper doesn't even need to be in tower range here. You're going to lose your tier 2 here as the back door gets broken. Yeah, great fight there. Nice jump in as well by Art Game as they keep beating us to the explanations. But this is going to be a pretty easy Roche for them here.
The Ravage? No, a bit late. They already got the Aegis. Sexy Fat. They dropped the Tombstone as well, which I didn't know they had it already up. But anyway, double Shrapnel by the Rubik.
Nice.
Laurel. Again, Laurel has BKB and Aegis. He's not too worried. He's okay with losing his first life here. If they continue to fight, this is going to be bad for them. There's the Aegis taken. Will Bait continue to fight this? Again, BKB ready. Laurel might just have to use it. There we go. Nice Impale with the Arena Blood. And B8, you might have overextended here, as Notice also uses his own BKB. Then to kill the 2 tanky heroes, and Undying and Mars also finishing up TSA in the backlines, and RTO's clone giving some extra farm to Notice. Another good fight. I mean, Seeker Sniper, you really cannot underestimate these 2 heroes.
Yeah. Oh, Phoenix is probably dead. No, there's no telekinesis.
Okay. TSA was...
That was weird.
Oh, he used it early.
That's he did use it early. I mean, that's their only stun, right? So.
Oh, yeah. I guess the lack of catch is also pretty bad. Bloodseeker suffers against catch. They catch the Undying again.
Vendetta stolen.
Kill him off. Yep. Finished off the God's Rebuke. There's going to be the Tide impaled against the wall together with Bloodred as well. Bloodseeker just walks in, and Sexy Fat doesn't look tanky at all. Notice looking for the kill on Dendi. Spike Carpus against, I believe, the Cold Snap or the MP there will stun Dendi. He can't TP away either, and they use the combo of Spear and Rupture to finish him off. Duster came back into the game to die a second time. Really makes you think why he picked up an Undying. Stop bringing it up.
Okay, we see finally a play. They're going to look for the sniper. They're going to be able to find him with a Ravage there. Can he live? He doesn't have the Aegis, but the Satanic active now. Machine Gun goes burr onto Sexy Fat, but it's not going to be enough life steal for him.
They're going to win this game.
No, I don't believe it.
They're going to win this game, dude. Like, this is how they do it. They see even the smallest mistakes, take the opportunity.
Wait, VPP are fighting now? What?
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, they have the Arena of Blood, so
all
it's
right.
kind of easy. Yeah, TSA and Dendi are dead. And notice, like, actually, I'm the carry this whole time.
Actually,
game of Dota. They'll find out the high ground was the only thing dividing them. All right, VPP. Another attempt for the high ground. No creeps. RDO sends his clone. Wait, Hex, the sniper.
Nah, it's not going to last that long, though.
Okay, he has double Hex, though. Then he dies in the bottom lane.
Yep, they find him.
Is that alone to force Major?
Oh, they're going in.
And TSA died as well. Now they're going to go for the tower. They finally have an opportunity. The bubble doesn't matter any longer because VPP can walk through the high ground easily.
Oh, now they're going to go back. There's the double bubble. Sexy Fat threatening with the Ravage. No, he's going to top the BKB preemptively here.
They forced 2 buybacks, though, which is a success.
They
still have Supernova.
And they get that kill around the high ground because somehow they forgot about this little ward spot here.
Yep. Okay, Hex again against the Sniper. Sniper is like, the clones are fighting back.
Yep. I don't think so. Begun the Clone Wars have, but he's now ended them as with the Satanic, he's able to pretty easily outtrade even the Arc Ward and double, especially when it's disarmed. That just makes it a little bit easier.
Okay, Swift Blink helping the Sniper avoid the MP for now, but he's like, okay, I just want to hit the tower. Another bubble. You get 3 hits before the bubble comes out. Major? They're only going for the clone, though, here.
Yeah.
But if you lose the clone here, that's kind of a waste, unless they kill the Sniper in time. Sunstrike will hurt him.
All right.
We'll lose Aegis for free. We have a Supernova, but DSA doesn't want to use it.
No, he's going on a strafe run there, a little gun run there.
He's pretending like he's going to use it in the high
He might die. Cheese was consumed.
Someone help him. Okay.
Someone ate the cheese.
Yeah, I can't tell who it was.
That was weird.
Yeah, I heard the cheese, too.
I heard it, too. We'll take a look.
Bloodseeker has his cheese still, so he's still have 1 more cheese.
Right. Yeah, they didn't stack him. Oh my God, that's the 2-3 fell. RDO didn't deny it either. They're just waiting out this tombstone here.
Biggest success of the game for VP.
VPP, will they go back in? We've got another gun run here for the Phoenix in a second. Will he decide to go for it? I'm not sure. They're just waiting here. No one is pushing by them. Everyone in the base there. They're going to Nyx up. Hex up the Nyx assassin.
With a Supernova. That's perfect. The combo finally comes out.
They only caught Duster.
Kill the Rubik and Duster.
Okay.
That's a dieback for the Rubik, though. As they destroy the clone as well. They should be the chance to actually push these racks, though.
Oh, yeah. There's the sniper. Oh, no. Just kidding.
No, seriously?
Guys,
please. Just walk in. You guys still have BKB.
Oh, Celebrity. No. They're not going for it. No.
Don't they have BKB still on Sniper and Bloodseeker?
You know.
No. Okay, that's why. RDO activates his own BKB. Nyx is borrowed. He can't do much against this Cold Snap.
Oh,
That's a good damage, but the BKB unnoticed saves his life. Instead, they go for Force Major, trying to finish off Dendi. He doesn't have a buyback. Now that does Duster. So the Rupture is going to deter their initiation. As Notice is tired of this game. He wants to push the melee racks with the help of the Sniper. They leave a gem in the high ground, or in the low ground, sorry, Celebrity. He does have the Minotaur Horn, I believe.
Force Major's here.
Force Major wanted to help out. He has the break, trying to kill the Tidehunter. Notice walks in. No BKB, but they find Dendi, and that's a dieback for Dendi. It's perfect. Or they might kill the Mars as well, but it doesn't really matter, though, here. As they finish off the 2 heroes who didn't have buyback.
Yep.
And they're going to take the racks. And Celebrity heals back up.
No, they're just going for the finish here. Can they get it done? There's the blink forward onto RDO. That's the real clone as well. They need a little bit more, and Noticed with the Abyssal Blade, but that's only the first life. They get ready for RDO round 2. As he's going to be looking for the kill onto Force Major. BKB this time around, but 5 heroes in the fountain, blocking the Ancient auto attacks, which can do nothing. There's going to be the GG call, as eventually VPP, they take their sweet time, but they will be able to get the 2-0.
The patience finally paid off there. I really liked that in the last team fight, VP, when they actually were committing for the fight. They were going not for the main targets, but rather for the guys who didn't have buyback, right? So Rubik and Undying, very used to playing sacrificially because you're supports after all, ended up sacrificing themselves twice in a row. And yeah, maybe Rubik and Undying are not the most important heroes, but you still lost 2 of your members for a solid 100 seconds.
Well,